Hi. All right, I'm not too used to filming things, so I'll be glancing at my notes, but I thought I'd give it a shot here. This is in response to the question of what it is to be a teacher leader. Specifically, what are the skills, roles, dispositions, opportunities that a teacher leader has to have. I think that teacher leaders, and I'll quote from one of the articles that we read, Harrison and Killian, they shape the culture of their schools. They improve student learning. They influence practice among their peers. And how do we do this? Well, in order to accomplish that, a leader has to take on a lot of different roles, both formal roles. Some of those have been laid out by the PSC, but also informal roles, and maybe those might even be more effective. Those type of roles that we see when we mentor a new teacher, when we take on someone under our wing and share the skills that we've been able to effectively use in our own classrooms. That's a good place to start. How do we do that? How do we have that knowledge? A good teacher leader can't stop learning. They've got to be aware of the new innovations, the new practices that are available in their field, and not only be aware of those and learn them themselves, but develop the skills needed to share those with their peers. The goal is not only to share the material just as is, but then also to promote that culture I'll quote again, of collective responsibility throughout the school, not just within the classroom. And how do we do that? They have to have that disposition that was referred to. You've got to maintain an attitude, the attitude of a good learner, the attitude of a professional, the attitude that's willing to grow and willing to learn and willing to change yourself in order to share and encourage that type of change in others. Specifically, coaching others, becoming a mentor for a peer, facilitating new development through PLCs, professional learning opportunities. A teacher leader may take specific examples to specialize in something, taking on data for your school, and not just the numbers themselves, but learning how to share that data back in an effective way in order to instigate change and to see positive growth amongst others. This can be both departmental and interdepartmental. It should be, I think, school-wide as we see it. So ultimately, just this willingness to learn, a willingness to grow, a willingness to make the changes necessary that are needed to move forward. And quite frankly, during this time period right now with the COVID virus and with virtual learning taking precedence, what a great time to be looking at that, because we certainly are going to have to do it. Again, informally, examples to staff, examples to peers, formally and defined roles as have been set forth by the Georgia PSC and also by schools and principals individually. You should be a visionary, and you should provide the example that's necessary to encourage your peers, students, your administration, and others, and to mold a positive and progressive culture for the school. Thanks.